Hey, welcome back to Bobb-z Callahan's Word of Advice. And for today's topic, I wanted to talk about, again, a video which can relate to you and me and everyone else. And this is one of those topics where I know some people may not totally believe it 100%, but this is something that I have come to believe over the last few years when it comes to breaking habits. I very much believe that it is possible that whatever you are dealing with, it is indeed possible to break a habit, whether that's a good habit or a bad habit. And of course, since I am all about following good habits in this life, I'm really aiming more towards breaking bad habits. I know I've broken bad habits before, and while it has definitely not been easy, I have found that I've been able to overcome them, and as a result, well, I have formed better habits, and since I've had more good habits in my life, I have been happier. This video is aimed more towards breaking the bad habits, but really it's about any habit. And of course, I would encourage anyone to break a bad habit so they can form good ones. I know that all of us deal with things, and, well, some of us deal with some habits which are not exactly great. However, even if we are thinking in the back of our minds that we want to get rid of a bad habit in our lives, we just can't stop that habit. You know, for example, I've met some friends of mine who smoke cigarettes, and of course, I'm not into smoking cigarettes. And I've told my friends, you can break this habit. But then some of my friends who smoke have said, no, I've tried and I can't break this habit. However, I have never been convinced that someone cannot break that habit. When it comes to breaking a bad habit, keep in mind that it is not always easy. You know, it's not like you can just get up and walk away from it and then whoop-de-doo, that bad habit is gone and you'll never return to it. There are some things which perhaps you have been dealing with for a long time in your life, and I can understand if you are dealing with something which you have been doing for a long time in your life. I can understand how it would be difficult to stop that behavior after so long, and you want to form a new habit and kick the old habit out the window. When it comes to breaking a bad habit, it's not always going to be easy, and it may take some time before you can totally kick it. Recently, in the last 7 months of my life, one of the things which I've tried to stop doing is drinking so much pop. Now, while I know that pop may not seem like a totally unhealthy drink to some of you out there, I know that if you drink too much pop on a consistent basis, it is not good for your health. And over the years, I have been drinking pop a lot, and it finally dawned on me at the end of last year in 2013 that if I keep drinking so much pop, then I am not exactly helping myself out when it comes to my health. And of course, since we have our free will, we can decide to take care of ourselves or not take care of ourselves. Of course, when we have better habits in our lives, we are taking better care of ourselves. And that's one of the things I was aiming for when it came to kicking this habit of drinking pop. How this can relate to what I'm talking about is that when it came to breaking this habit, it was not simple. I can relate to some of you out there who may have been dealing with a bad habit for a long, long time. I have been drinking pop a lot for a long, long time. But I will tell you the truth, that while it was not easy to quit drinking pop so much, I was still able to kick the bad habit out the window. And sure, I still have to keep working at it and resist drinking pop more, because I know the option is there whenever I am offered different kinds of drinks sometimes. But I have found that it is possible to break a bad habit, no matter how hard it can be. One other thing which I would take note of, if you are looking to break a habit, something else which could help you, and it's also helped me, is tell some people you know in your life that you want to break a bad habit. And when you do that, you have accountability partners. You have people who are with you and motivating you to better yourself, and they'll keep an eye on you as you are trying to kick a bad habit out the window. I know I told some people earlier this year in 2014 that I wanted to quit drinking pop like I have been for a long time in my life, and ever since I've done that, I've had some people keeping an eye on how much pop I've been drinking, and they've been motivating me, because there are people who are excited that I want to better myself, and they'll motivate me to better myself. If you're looking to break a bad habit, then it would not hurt to tell people that you know that you want to quit this bad habit, and hopefully the people that you tell will motivate you and they'll keep an eye on you. And hey, when you have people helping you out, usually good results can come from that. Overall, I know it's not simple to break some habits in your life. I've been there before, and I'm sure some of you out there watching this have been there before as well. But it is possible to break a bad habit in your life. It's possible to break any habit in your life, really. Heck, you could be forming a good habit, and you could be living your life and performing that good habit for a long time, and well, if you don't keep an eye on it, hey, that good habit could go out the window as well. But no matter what, it is possible to break a habit. And of course, I am all for breaking bad habits and forming good ones. And if you form good habits, well, I can tell you from experience in my life that you'll feel happier, and you could also motivate others to break their bad habits as well and form good ones. It may not be easy, but it is possible. Motivate yourself and tell others as well. So hopefully they can motivate you. And remember that when it comes to breaking some bad habits, it takes time. But it is possible. And I wish you the best of luck if you are hoping to break a bad habit in your life. Overall, I hope what I've had to talk about in this video will come in handy for you. And again, I wish you the best of luck if you are thinking of breaking a bad habit in your life. Be sure to come back for another word of advice video.